here, you have to be able to rinse it good, because it'll have the same effect as waxing the cracks. Okay, but it does rinse with water very easily. But it's designed just to do different little tasks around the car. While we got everybody up front here, we'll show you the headlight scenario. I'm gonna make sure to keep it wet, blah blah, so that I can get that out of there. Let's roll into the headlights. And it's just it removes that surface haze that comes on the headlight. Now, if you got headlights that are like gone, you know, it's got to go to the 3-step, you know, the 600 paper, the 800 paper, the 1500 paper, then above. That's all there is to it. When they're gone, they're gone. This is like when you got them superficially, you know, hazy. You can see we took it off there. We still got some in there, but as compared to this one over here, we were having some haze up top. We got a little bit more right in here. So it's good for yellowing headlights. And this right here is showing the effects of being worn out. But it's just a cleaner is what the product is. It's just a deep cleaner. It's safe. We've got some yellowing up here that's going to be very effective on.
Tony, can I get you to do it from the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic, sir.
That's what she said. Here we go. All right, so I said anywhere you want. Here we go. All right, so anyhow, you notice up this here was yellowed out, and now it's back. Okay. Now at that level of the game, at that point of the game, I take the Supreme Shield, and tree her up. Go ahead and treat this up right here. Boom, boom. Here we go. We've got a weathered mirror right here. So what this is all about, you kind of, now once again, if someone's just paying me the basic Joe Blow price, you know, they might get water-based dressing on there. But quite honestly, if I buff this with the high-speed buffer, actually we're going to do that, because I'm going to show you guys. Let me grab that buffer real quick. With the magic, watch your feet, everybody. You get that? No. Now, as you can see on this mirror here, as an example, with not even using, I didn't use Restore here, okay? You can see it's got the bling, okay, the pop. Also, same thing here. So if you're buffing a car, now we got superficial scratching in here. Now, we might have great results on that. Let me play it and see. I don't know.
How about bumping that head?
Yeah, we can do that too. I forgot about that. Now what I've done there, I had a little bit of surface restore over there on the paint itself, okay? And now that area has to be clayed, etc. But I used the surface restore, I had some bleed over of the surface restore on the paint. I was taking that little bit that I had and just lubricating it with water so I could keep moving the same area. It just takes such a little bit. But I was working on these scratches in the paint that were in here. Now I say scratches, these are like, they're in the clear coat, but they're not deep in the clear coat. So
Can you use the Restore with the clay bar?
you can use the Restore with the clay bar for an extra deep clean. And once again, because this has microscopic clay particles in it, say you got a dead clay bar that you've done like 20 cars with and you're not pulling, you know what I mean, and you can't get to one, blah blah. A little bit of this right here.
So that doesn't leave any scratches with it?
No.
Since it's been used so many times?
Unless you've dropped it.
Believe me, we've all dropped them and used them, right? Huh?
Just that one time.
Hey, wait. Here.
Pick the stuff out of it.
Yeah, back to work. Okay, good, yeah? You know, hey, dude, gentlemen, I feel your pain. I've been there. Okay? Shit, that's 25 bucks. Drop it. Go get another one. Forget it, baby. Shit. I'll rinse it out. Now, if I'm working on a show car, I'm very, very cautious, okay? You know, to, you know, be very careful because them guys know every inch of their car. But, you know, average Joe Blow, you know, I mean, let's face it. We got bills to pay, people. You know? So, anyhow, we played it. Now what I'll do, stand back, might be a little spatter from this. It's wet, so hope y'all don't mind. I'm having some results with those scratches. I mean, it's hard to see. You know how it is. You got to be right on them to really see what's up. But, and technically, I might as well do it the right way. There are training videos on the web.
Hey, guys, come on up and check it out, man.
Training videos on the web, okay? But I'm going to rinse. Let me rinse it. You can keep on going. I'm just rinsing it out. And another thing about the Simic Supreme Shield, when you got a deep scratch in paint and you come around with wax, what's it do? Wax locks up in the scratch. You know what I'm saying? With the clear coating, it don't. I mean, you got a scratch there, but it ain't no big white mark across the paint that you got to come deal with. You know what I mean? With a detailing brush. You know, if you even go there. I'm just hoping they won't see it. You know, when it used. But now I don't have that problem no more. You know, cut down my aggravation. Let me grab another microfiber towel. Dry it out here. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna get a couple on that. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't really work.
All right, so
he got some of it up.
now what I'm going to do, yeah, now this is like I say, now you could maybe upgrade to a heavier compound to level this out, okay? That all depends on you and what you're getting paid, all right? But the beauty of it is, we're going to see what happens here with the magic. And I use the water to lubricate.
So you're saying, so if you can't get the scratches out, use a heavier compound.
Yep.
Then you come back over with a surface restore again?
No.
No?
Once you got it cut down, okay, you know, rinse it out real good, whatever you're using, because you start cutting with a wool pad, you're gonna start dealing with swirls. But the beauty of it is with swirls. Take that right there, hit some swirls with a foam finishing pad, and be blown away. Okay, you gotta work them, lubricate and work them. Now I can just spray this on swirls and they disappear. Okay, and then that probably lasts for a month. Okay, if you work it, the swirls are gone. It works the clear coat down. The heat from the buffer is what makes the difference in pounding the stuff into the clear coat and the microtubulus to eliminate all the swirls. Okay, and give you the ultimate result. So then you know, so basically, as you can see, guys. Now, one thing about the white stuff, it does give you that spatter problem, but sometimes you got to go there. But if you have a garden hose or whatever that you're working with, away you go. Now also, if you're buffing a car, you know, you never touch a buffer on this, but with the magic, with this, go to work with a buffer and roll. And be careful on black trim, you can burn it. Low RPMs and just roll around. And what happens, I mean, you guys see it, right? See the difference in this side here and this side here? It pops, okay? And if you got one product as you're rolling around the car, think about it. You know, and you're not going through all that aggravation and nightmares and problems. And if you have a crew that you're trying to train them how to wax a car without getting wax in the black trim, that problem's over. You know, just go to work, and then you walk around when you do your inspection. You're not dealing with wax everywhere. You're dealing with, well, you need to just wipe this area right here, and we're all good. What's that?
All you need is a water bottle and a
All you need is a water bottle and a rag. Okay, and you're doing your touch-ups, you know. And I have the two OZs in a 30-ounce bottle of water for my touch-ups, which is right here. And this is what I go around for my touch-ups, maybe for clear up or whatever.
That's your final touch?
Final touch, thank you very much, okay. Final touch, and also, I'm adding protection every time I use this bottle. This is not like a isopropyl alcohol body touch-up product, which is out there that they use for clay lubrication. Every time you do this little 2 ounce, it actually adds more protection, you know, as a touch-up. You know, you're not taking protection away. Now, you will notice in the bottle, when you do dilute it, that there's what's called a little bit of separation that takes place. You'll see the white nanoparticles floating around. Don't worry about it. Keep on floating. You're good. And then, you know, the beauty of it is you just. I like the 2 ounce dilution for windows more than anything.
Yeah.
Full strength. Now, you know, if you go through the whole restoration process.
The other thing that's important, guys, is notice he's using just microfiber towels.
Just microfibers.
No terry cloth.
Which you can find in Nevada Clinic.
Yay! Yeah.
At a discounted price.
Yeah.
Today
Price
only.
just went up.
So, I mean, everybody, it's obvious what we're doing here, right? I mean, it's obvious, you know, what's going on. And as you go along with it, you know, you'll start playing with it, and you'll start tweaking it in your own life, you know, and next thing you know, you're going, whoa. I mean, I've done on my Volvo at home, it's a 95, it has a small head gasket leak, maybe a pint every 6 months, something like that. One day I got, you know, freaky and decided to clean my engine, blase, blase. I took a Wagner Power Painter and I treated the engine because I'm trying this stuff out. You know, so 6 months later, right, you know, I'm like doing it again. You know, detailers as a whole normally don't wash their own cars. They just, you know, they're dirty, they're filthy, and that's just the way they stay, right? You know, like the shoemakers' kids have holes in their shoes, right? So anyhow, I go out there, throw the engine up, and you know, I'm gonna, you know, I spray it down. All the dirt releases off the hoses. It looks great. Then I go to back my car out. Man, there's an oil puddle underneath the car. You know, big oil leak. Now what happened is all the oil had gathered on the back of the engine. Because I checked the oil, I'm like, I'm not down. It all rinsed off without chemical. You know, the oil didn't attach to the engine. You know what I mean? So that's when I started playing with the Wagner Power Painter. You know, and I got a Wagner Power Painter that, you know, I'll come in, if someone really wants to hook up, I'll hit the wheel wells, let it dry, hit the wheels, let it dry. Literally on the wheels, people. Just spray the wheels like this, okay? If you want to take time to wipe them down, feel free, okay? If you don't, now on chrome, you got to polish them because chrome's going to show up. But on these clear coats, they literally, you can just let it dry. You get them all good and clean in there, just let it dry. Watch that wheel stay clean for weeks on end, okay? Watch everything stay clean weeks on end. Now the environment out here is being real dry. We deal with a lot of humidity in Florida. And, you know, by now, even, you know, I mean, by 9 o'clock in the morning, you're just dripping with sweat. You know, just it rolls off of you like crazy because the humidity pops up. So in your environment, you'll have to play with it and see how it works. I know I was in the sun yesterday, direct with the 2 ounce dilution to 30 ounces of water. It popped. I went to full strength in small areas. It popped, but you just, once again, this is all you need.
What's the protection concept different from wax? How is it different from wax?
How's it different from wax?
The protection-wise.
It doesn't oxidize off of the paint.
UV?
UV protection-wise, it has the titanium dioxide, which is a UV found in sunblock toothpaste.
Talk to them about how they can tell their customer that this car is actively green now.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Once
Good point.
it's done,
Good point.
this car is
Thank
actually
you.
cleaning the air.
You're absolutely right. And that is this. The titanium dioxide, all right, if you forget our website and plug in titanium dioxide into the web, Google it, you'll read all these articles about what they're doing with titanium dioxide around the world. Self-cleaning buildings, self-cleaning floors, treating lights with it. When odors hit the light, it breaks down the odor, okay? It sanitizes. It's constantly cleaning anything that it's on.
How does it do that to them?
Well, what it does, through the reaction of the UV light with the titanium dioxide, it pops off a molecule. Thank you. It pops off a molecule of hydrogen peroxide. Now, the titanium dioxide remains a constant. It's always there. It never destroys itself. It just pops off hydrogen peroxide. That's one of the phenomenons of it. This has nanoparticles of hydrogen or titanium dioxide in it. So any surface that it's on, it's always self-cleaning. Now, one thing that automobiles emit are called nitrous oxides. That's the pollution that comes out of automobiles. When nitrous oxides comes in contact with titanium dioxide, it purifies it and cleans it, and therefore cleaning the air. Now we have hangers that you can say your car has just been treated with, you know, you can get them from Jeff, all right, and he's got quite a few up there. Your car has just been treated with this green product. So we all heard of going green. That's what it's all about. No petroleum distillates, all right. No oil is in this product, okay. In other words, it's a green product, and so your car, as you drive out, you're actually helping to filter the pollution that comes out of your car with the paint on your car with the titanium dioxide. And don't take my word for it. Go and plug in titanium dioxide in the internet and see what it's doing. But even, you know, I mean, to me, yeah, it's green.
The
The brake
dust.
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 Oh yeah, yeah, oh
So
yeah.
it got some kind of static agent in it or something like that? Or
I don't know. That I wouldn't know. I know she stays clean. You know, that's deep. That's massive. That's awesome. You know, you guys pay a lot of money for the wheels. But the way you treat a wheel now, if you're trying to do that example, don't be spraying it on there because that'll bleed over and cover the whole wheel. You know, and then they won't. What you want to do is you want to pour it on a cloth and wipe it on a half of the wheel. Okay, therefore it won't bleed over. This wheel will get, this side will get dirty, that side will get clean, and we'll walk out of the grocery store one night, counting change or whatever, they'll go, damn. You know what I mean? Then they'll remember. Oh yeah, because if you spray it, the stuff, like I can spray, literally mist it here, and a car that's laying flat, no bead, I'll mist it here, all of a sudden it starts beading up here. Because just the particles just come laying up. This is literally like a clear coat, you know, literal clear coat that's designed with us guys in mind, thank God.
And
Okay.
how long does it last?
I've got cars, you know, I got guys give me all kinds of reports on it, okay? I got guys saying, man, mine's been beading for 2 years. Mine's been beading for a year, mine's been beading for 6 months. Now I've noticed, okay, my bead will go flat, I'll wash the car real good, okay, dry it real good, beads back. Now my only explanation for that is there's dirt on top of the product and the water won't bead on the dirt.
Pollutants falling down?
Yeah,
Like California's got it really bad.
Yeah.
They, in fact, the car washes over there are offering the clay wash now.
Yeah.
I noticed when I was down there.
And the thing is also this stops lot rot. We're finding car dealers use it. Rego Dodge in South Florida, they have 35 acres of cars, that's all they use. Okay? Any detailers I've had a chance to talk to and come on and say, bro, and they're like, oh, McGuire's. I said, bro, I understand, I respect. Give me the time of day. They walk out, I'll take one. You know what I mean? I need more. You know what I mean? Because eventually, man, you know, if you run without this stuff, you're thinking, I got to wax that car? No, I ain't going there. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine going back to having to use wax on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Because I want to buff something, I want to do this. You start playing with it, okay, and start working it, you know, what'll happen is you'll blow yourself away. You roll into the interior of the car, you'll blow yourself away. And, you know, and then if you have repeat customers, they're coming back over and over again, you know, it makes your job so much easier. They'll come back. You know, it don't stay that clean. You know what I mean? It stays pretty damn clean, but it don't stay, you know, so clean that they're not going to, especially out here, you don't get no rain. You know what I mean? We get freaking rain and all say, well, my car got washed, you know, but that doesn't matter. I got freaks that, you know, they're like, you know, I'm like, why am I here? You know what I mean? Why am I here? It's immaculate.
Now, you know how McGuire's has a final inspection and all that
Right,
stuff,
2 ounces water.
2 ounces of water.
Actually 1.
You could do this every day, right?
Yeah.
Every day.
Like, I wipe mine.
Oh, yeah, I'll put
Every
1. I was
morning.
looking at
Every
the,
morning.
actually the economics I put down, I actually put down 1 ounce, because I've done 1 ounce and 31 ounces of water. Bomb. I can use that for claying. Okay. I can use that for touch up on windows. I can use that for touch up on anything.
That water,
yeah,
that's your
that-
breakdown.
that's
But the surface restored.
No,
water.
surface restore.
No,
No, that's not the wipe down. No, this is not wipe down.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
No. I'm sorry. Good
That's
thing we
for
talked.
cleaning.
Good. This is all about communication.
Okay.
This is the product. This is for the wipe down. This is the wipe down stuff. Okay, here we go. We got spatter up here. We got that's water. Let's find the we got 50/50 up here. Algae mold remover 50/50. Okay.
There's your 2%, right?
This is a typical detailing thing here. How many times you do this, right? If you got a workstation, you're good. But like here, you got a little bit of spatter. This is the 2 ounce, and you're just going for this for your final, you know, your final wipe down. And yes, you can do that every day. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. And every time you do it, you're just looking, you know, gotta have clean rags.
Now, this gentleman was speaking, he's got 2 ounces of this stuff here, the cleaner, the restoration for glass. Now, you were talking like how sometimes it builds up a film after a while. You use this, and then come back with that?
Okay,
Can you do that?
No, that's just,
No, just,
you're talking a steam type film on the inside of a window.
no,
on a car.
I'm talking about the outside of the car. You know how the pollutants get up on top of the paint?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're talking about, without having to use the clay, can you use that? And
The
then come
Restore?
back with that?
yeah, yeah, you
And
can.
then you come back with this.
Yeah, remember, this is like your pre-treatment. Always remember this. This is a cleaner. And
Step one.
step one, there you go, thank you, right? See? Whoa. All right, step one, the other one is step two, okay? And step one is always for deep cleaning, okay? Play around with it. Like I said, I've taken ink out of leather. I've taken ink out of cloth seats with this stuff. You know, great for cleaning windows, great for restoring stuff like this, you know, if you really want to work it. Great for removing yellow in headlights. You get everything prepped, get it rinsed down good, go around with your Simex. Now you got a treatment on there, okay?
It's great for cleaning leather seats, and especially when you mix with that water. I
Yeah.
do my leather seats
Right.
in my car.
Right.
They come out awesome.
Yeah.
It leaves no powder.
Nothing, no.
As long
And
as
then
you
I
dilute
went
it
back
down.
and shielded the seats.
Yeah.
I know where the shield works
Yeah,
awesome on
I went and put
here.
the shield right over the seats, and now, you know, after leaving the gym and get all sweaty, it's not building up, just wipes off now.
Just wipes off. Yeah, just wipes off, you know. And when you come to the interior of the car, you know how it is, you know, I don't know if you use water-based dressing, you know, the water-based dressings, okay, because you want to get that good look to it. Man, you go in with the Magic, man, and just bam, 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 bam. And one thing I like too, I've got the, you tried it?
I've been using it for quite a while.
Okay.
My Acura at home is
Blinging. Easy to clean,
It's
right?
not oily, and it's not greasy.
Exactly.
Not attractive.
It's real. It's a real deal.
polishes
No,
up
you know,
all
this
the,
ain't a
the
hospital.
wood trim, the radio bezels, the radio faceplate, the dash cluster. It works.